welcome to this special edition of AQMD On the Air. I'm your host, Mark Carroll. On November 5th, 2010, the South Coast Air Quality Management District's Governing Board approved a groundbreaking approach to reduce the impacts of toxic air pollution on communities, the 2010 Clean Communities Plan. This plan's main goal is to reduce exposure to air pollution in communities that are impacted by the effects of multiple sources of toxic air pollution. Although significant progress has been made to reduce air toxic emissions from individual sources, there are communities throughout the district that are impacted by multiple toxic emitting sources that surround these communities. The combined effect of multiple toxic emitting sources on these communities can be substantial. Past studies have shown unacceptable cancer risk levels regionally. Local health risks in some communities are expected to be even more concentrated and elevated. In addition to traditional district-wide air toxic regulatory programs, the Clean Communities Plan will include measures to address localized effects and cumulative or combined health impacts in communities and neighborhoods. The cornerstone of the Clean Communities Plan will initially be implemented as a pilot program in the Boyle Heights area of Los Angeles and the city of San Bernardino. The 2010 Clean Communities Plan is a pivotal point for the South Coast AQMD in the development of its air toxic regulatory program. The AQMD's air toxics regulatory program began about 20 years ago with the adoption of Rules 1401 and 1402. The AQMD now regulates over 10,000 sources and continues to build on our air quality regulatory program. The Clean Communities Plan includes 23 measures, with the main focus on neighborhood and community issues. It's a multifaceted approach that is used to address combined or cumulative impacts on toxic air pollution, such as increased community participation, additional outreach, improved agency coordination, and enhanced monitoring and compliance. Over the past decade, the AQMD staff has listened to hundreds of comments on community-related air quality issues. Some of these issues are unique to these neighborhoods. The concept of cumulative impacts is the combination of multiple air toxic sources impacting the same individuals. There are areas in our basin that are disproportionately impacted with toxic sources. The purpose of the Clean Communities Plan is to focus on localized air quality issues and to reduce exposure to air toxins. This is a look into the future of what we expect to occur with implementation of the 2010 Clean Communities Plan. What is the road ahead? What changes do we anticipate? What do we expect from the Clean Communities Plan? At the centerpiece of the Clean Communities Plan is a pilot study to develop community exposure reduction plans for 2 communities in the city of San Bernardino and the Boyle Heights area of Los Angeles. Through the development of these pilot studies, the AQMD staff anticipates developing plans that will be tailored to these communities, working with all stakeholders to develop solutions for the unique air quality issues in these areas. The pilot studies will serve as a template that will allow other cities to develop their community exposure reduction plans with the assistance of AQMD staff. Through the implementation of the Clean Communities Plan, AQMD staff will continue to outreach to community leaders, planners, and developers, educating them on the health effects of siting decisions. The implementation of the Clean Communities Plan will result in better informed land use decisions. One of the elements of the Clean Communities Plan is the Clean Communities Pledge. It is expected that there will be local government leaders that will be taking the Clean Communities Pledge to pledge their commitment to learn about the air quality health effects of their siting decisions. Another element of the Clean Communities Plan is the Clean Air Toolbox. The AQMD staff will develop the Clean Air Toolbox and develop new tools that planners and community leaders can use, and centralize these so they are easily accessible. Other cities are expected to follow the city of Santa Monica and to be leaders in adopting policies to minimize incompatible land uses. New schools are expected to be sited where air filters will not be needed. Exposure to air toxics and fine particulates will be reduced so our children don't need inhalers when they go to school. AQMD staff will continue to improve communication and outreach to the public and simplify ways the public can communicate to the AQMD on air quality issues. Development of a Play It Safe campaign will help inform parents, schools, and sports organizations when outdoor activities should be curtailed. The AQMD staff will institute an Ask AQMD forum and continue outreach with iPhone applications and social networking, including YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Action is needed by all stakeholders to move forward. A coordinated effort is required to improve the air quality in the communities that we work in, live in, and play in. The objective is to improve the quality of life, the air quality of our future generations, and generations to come. So that's our show. Thanks for watching AQMD on the Air and for helping us clean the air that we breathe.
Let's work together. Let's work together.